Hey guys, and welcome back to our Hitman World of Assassination Trilogy Let's Play. Today we will be tackling Paris in the Showstopper. And before we get into it, I would like to say if you're new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. It would help me out, and I really want to get big one day. So if you could do that, please just like, comment, and subscribe. And with that said, let's go ahead and begin. So let's go ahead and get into our mission, the Showstopper. And we're going to go ahead and watch the briefing real quick.
Good evening, 47. Your destination is the Paris Fashion Show by Sanguine, one of Europe's leading couture brands. Your targets are Sanguine owner Viktor Novikov, a former oligarch turned fashion mogul, and his partner Dalia Margolis, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene and two of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikov and Margolis are in fact the ringleaders of Iago, an enigmatic spy ring that deals in the global elite's most valuable secrets. Unscrupulous and opportunistic, Iago has caused disastrous security leaks all over the globe. When Crimean separatists caused a deadly meltdown at the Odessa nuclear power plant, Iago gave them access to the plant's security network. And when the Delgado drug cartel shot down the plane of President Hernandez and his family, Iago provided the classified flight plans. Now Novikov and Margolis have obtained a knock list of British undercover agents, which they plan to sell at a secret Iago auction during the Sanguine show. So our client, MI6, need us to stop the ringleaders before the knock list ends up in the wrong hands. The Sanguine show will be swarming with security, and Viktor Novikov will be the focus of everyone's attention. But despite his posturing, he is merely the money man. The real target is Dalia Margolis. Beautiful and brilliant, she is a master manipulator and the true brains behind Iago. Two targets, a highly public event. At first glance, an impossible task. Then again, I do know how you love a challenge. I will leave you to prepare.
Okay, and with that, we're now on step 2, the planning stage. So for this, I'll be using the starting location, but I will be changing up what I use. So I will be using a different suit. Oh, I like this one, honestly. It doesn't really matter what you go in with, honestly. You can pick anything and still get out of the mission with a sound assassin rating. Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and go. So as Diana said, we have two targets. And this is going to be our first actual mission of the game. So this is going to ramp up in difficulty a little bit, but it's not that big.
Welcome to Paris, 47. The show is just about to start. This is the red carpet event of the season, and the guest list is a veritable who's who of the global fashion elite. You will find Viktor Novikov basking in the spotlight, while Dalia Margolis hosts the heavily guarded auction on the second floor for a group of Iago's top customers. Now, event security will keep a watchful eye on any suspicious activity, but I trust your timeless look shall fit right in. Good luck, 47.
Okay, and now we're in Paris, France. Now we're here to take out two targets, and let's go. So one thing I'd like to bring up about Paris is that there was a pre-alpha that leaked of this game, and Paris is the most completed version of this. Is the most completed version in that pre-alpha. The notes are in the videos where the pre-alpha is shown. It most notably uses features. It uses features from Hitman Absolution more than in Hitman 2016, but that's because it was obviously a pre-alpha stage, so they had obviously like a little bit less to do. They obviously were just working on the levels, and then they're gonna work on the mechanics of Hitman 2016 more. But anyways, with that said, there's an important item we're gonna need for later in this basement area. We just need to find it real quick. Actually, I think I know where it's at. But real quick, I'm gonna do something, and this is gonna be something that you're probably gonna want to do in every level. It's that box right there is a security system, and you're gonna want to go ahead and just shoot that. Sometimes if you get too close, they'll hear you, but if you don't, they'll just act like it's a distraction. Anyways, let's do this. So that way we're not trespassing anymore. And we're running down here to get an item that we're going to need for later. So right here, you're going to want to pick up the crowbar for the method we're going to be using to take out Novikov. Alright, so now that we got the crowbar, we're going to go ahead and head back upstairs and actually go up to the top floor. So let me go ahead and do that. But we're going to need another disguise in order to actually get upstairs without causing suspicion.
I wish I had that job. I know I look.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, and guards will say stuff like that depending on what your disguise is. It's funny. If you disguise as what's it called, in a couple of levels, and actually in this game, you can just straight up get like a ninja suit. And if you disguise as that, they'll just make fun of how you're not being so sneaky.
Excuse me, sir, but you're not on my list, so I will have to ask you to kindly leave.
They'll just make fun of how you're just walking up to them instead of trying to sneak around because you're a ninja. So they're just basing you off of that, but it's funny whenever they do that. Oh, now that I think about it, it's probably a bad spot. Ah, whatever. I'm sure it won't mind. Oh yeah, that's right. This is exactly where I need to head. So you're gonna want to climb up here, right? And then you're gonna go ahead and go all the way over here to this balcony that's on the 2nd floor. So we're gonna go ahead and climb over here. And it does take a while, so don't worry about that. There is a balcony, and it is over here. Okay. So this is the balcony I was talking about. It pretty much gives you free access to the 2nd and 3rd floor. You just need to be able to know where to climb. So with that, there's going to be one lone person. Alright, almost got caught there. That's another thing. You can subdue around corners. It's just, you need to be able to have the proper things to pull it off. But when you do, it's good because it's silent. You can do it around corners and not a lot of people are going to see it. And this guy is very unlucky because he's in a room by himself. The only door that's open was one door. I closed it. And now you just run off, because that was really easy.
What?
And now we have, I believe, the 2nd to best disguise in this level, which is the auction stuff.
Anyone coming through here needs a quick pat down, sir. Security measures.
So that's the thing. Sometimes when you try and go inside, you'll get asked to get frisked. And if you have any illegal items, obviously they're not going to let you pass. But if you don't, they'll let you pass, and then you gotta go inside the floor, the area you're going to into without any sort of weapons. Now, one thing I found weird is that in Hitman, I believe 2016, they allowed you to get frisked with illegal items, but then in Hitman 2, they just took that feature away. I just thought it was weird. Thought it was always fun to just like try and get in, but like not actually knowing what was in your inventory until that moment. So, anyways. We're now on the top floor.
That is Dahlia Margolis, supermodel turned spy master.
Thomas Cross's news network using phone.
So that is one of our targets, Dahlia
Crazy,
Margolis.
sir. You are not authorized to be here.
Good. Just keep going.
That'll happen sometimes. If you walk too close to a trespassing area, you won't get spotted as trespassing. You will instead be, what's it called? You'll be like instructed just to go back, and then they'll leave you alone. It's not all that weird, as it does give you another shot at the level you're trying. Alright. Okay, so this is something cool. If you can get him over here, you can just suck doing him around the corner. And now no one will know that his corpse is over here. Let's go ahead and drag it. This guy's a cicada bodyguard, and I believe this is the best disguise in this level, the cicada bodyguard. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that pronunciation. Pretty sure it's pronounced cicada. Anyways, like I said, this is the best outfit in the level. There are many disguises. There's one disguise in pretty much every level that basically gives you free access everywhere. I wouldn't know what to call it. Probably like a like a free card or whatever. But anyways, so what we were doing earlier was important. The crowbar is going to come in handy because that up there is a winch, and in order to break that, you need to have a crowbar. We're about to pull something off. So we're going to go ahead and wait up here. So anyways, now we have to wait for our target to do the action that we need. Margolis is just right there. You can just shoot her. Nah. I want to show off cool elimination methods in this playthrough. So now we oh wait. So anyways, while we're waiting, as you can see, there's a fashion show going on down there. And there's a giant crowd, which I'm pretty sure a crowd is not unique to Hitman, but it's pretty cool that they were able to just get this crowd in. It gives this place like personality. And as you can see, the second floor right there. That second floor has a lot of tech disguises and a lot of little side rooms you're not going to really pay attention to. The third floor is mainly consists of the attic and the auction rooms, and the first floor has a lot of party goers. So there's not going to be a lot of like good disguises down there. But anyways, there's always as you know, there's always usually like one person with a personal bodyguard, like how Novikov is down
that is
there.
Victor Novikov, head of Sanguine and ringleader of Iago. Quite the resume.
Yeah, so like I was saying, that was Novikov, and usually most of the targets have a personal bodyguard. Some of them have two, and then some of them just have none. That's good to know because you know the personal bodyguard is always going to be there, and that just shows how hard it's probably going to be to get rid of the target. But anyways, this is probably going to take a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward this, and go through to when we need to kill the target. Okay, so in this section we need to fast forward. Alright, well I just spoiled what I was going to do, but yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. It was a mission story. That's basically what this was. But I just kind of forgot how to do it. So anyways, my bad. That looks bad on my part, and I apologize for that. I just kind of wanted to get this kill, just show how good it looks. And what's it called? That's entirely why. I just wanted to show how cool it looks. Stuff like that is risky. I'm just gonna say that right now. you shouldn't try throwing it. Like, you shouldn't try throwing any items because they're louder. It's louder. It's way more riskier. And you're, what's it called? People, if anyone hears that, they're gonna turn to the direction of the body, and they're probably gonna see it most of the time. I only threw that because he was turned around, but as you saw, he was turning around already. So if at any moment he was just a little bit more turned around, he would have spotted me and I would have lost a rating. Anyways. So now, what's it called? Now we need to head back down to the first floor, actually. Because as you saw, the mission story said Sebastian Sato, which is actually a guy down here. This guy down here, that's named Sebastian Sato.
Oh, is there like a...
So if I remember correctly, he's going to be in one of these rooms. Actually, no. I think he's on the other side. Yeah, so he is going. Sebastian Sato is going to be in this room right here. That is him right there.
Right. Whatever you say, Sebastian.
So if I remember correctly, I think this spot's good for taking him out. So let's go ahead and throw this corner here.
Say what? Could you find out what that was? I get it.
Okay, never mind. Sorry. Okay, so I think now we'll be good if we throw this. I believe we'll be good. As you can see, the target's right there. Let's see what he says. That's one thing I wanted to say. Targets will... Okay, targets will, they'll be on a route, and then when they're on that route, whenever they get to a specific point, they will, they'll talk, essentially. They'll just say a piece of dialogue, and then move on to the next part of their, route. Which I believe, as a result of Novikov being here, it would take, that's gonna take, like, the longest time possible to get what I wanted. Or maybe not, I don't know. He's walking over here, so that's probably a good sign. But anyways, now that we got Sato out the way, we can go ahead and do what we were planning to do, which was our assassination method. Let's go in here. And let's go up here into the second floor, as we can get to that balcony room that I was talking about earlier. Or that we were in earlier. So now that we're in here, let's go ahead and move into. Let's get into here. Let's go outside. And let's go in here. I would like to note that when I'm playing these missions, chances are I'm probably gonna miss a lot of NPC dialogue. So my apologies on that. There's just way too much NPC dialogue to make this at all time management like effective, I would say. There's a lot of dialogue that I would have missed just due to how many NPCs there are on the map. Because saying that, there's a ton of NPCs, so my bad on that part. But I would like to say that I'm at least gonna show a different kind of assassination method every mission. I'm not planning on showing too many of the same kind, like drowning. I'm gonna show a little bit of everything. I think he just went into the fashion room. Yeah, he did. Okay, I guess he did go back in there, and that's weird. Actually, no, usually when you do a mission story, the target in question will actually just force do that action that activates it. So anyways, we need to climb back up here, as we will be causing something. Anyways, while we're here, we can just go ahead and show, what's it called? What it's like to have a... Oh, wait, is that them right there? Yeah, that's them. Oh, they're about to go up. Alright. What we were planning on doing is about to happen. I think so, at least. No, wait, no, he's just walking across. Alright, so I would like to say something about the assault rifles in this game. The assault rifles, which, for example, the one I have on my back right now, they're fine. It's just, they're not really all that useful outside of, like, a gunfight. They're loud, they're inaccurate after, like, a few shots, and they overall just are just unsilenced and loud and very inaccurate after a couple of shots. So I would say best bet is probably not to use it unless if you're in like a bad situation. Although I would say that SMGs in this game are better than assault rifles. They're kind of like the same, just a little bit less damage but more accuracy. Honestly. Anyways, one thing I would like to bring up at least is I would actually like some bodyguard suits for Agent 47 to wear just freely. Cause some of these bodyguard suits look sick, like this one right here, the cicada one. Just all black with the blue tie. That looks sick. Anyways, Novikov's there. He's staring. Novikov, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get saving, so I think something important's about to happen. Like the what's it called? Like the thing required for the mission story. Alright, what's about to happen? Well, that guy just didn't care. He's gonna have a good one. Dang. Also, I could literally just like climb up in the Margolis's area. She essentially just stays up in the third auction floor. Well, it's happening. So when Novikov goes on stage, the screen, the stage turns red, and so do the lights up here. And I believe the music tones down, but that's probably it in a little bit. So that one lady's right there. Okay, I want to make sure that lady's on the stage.
Thank you. Thank you. Wasn't that something? Sebastian Sayo, everybody. Now, I know what you're thinking. Get off stage, Victor Novikov. Yes, quite right. This is Sebastian's big moment, and he should be the one up here, basking in all of your love. But do you know what he said to me, friends? Victor, he said, I couldn't have done this, my finest collection, without you. You should take the stage this evening. Naturally, I refused, but Sebastian, he was adamant. I mean it, Victor, he told me. A fashion line is not just the effort of a single brilliant artistic mind. No. I used to think so, but I was wrong. I see now that we must stop this cult of personality. That the entrepreneur and the artist are equals. That business and art are like heart and soul. Therefore, Victor, my dear friend, the stage is yours. So, I proudly take the stage tonight, ladies and gentlemen, not in the name of Victor Novikov, or Sebastian Sato, or Sanguine. No. I dedicate this moment to the entire team who has made this line possible, and to the spirit of creativity that brought us all together. Thank you, and enjoy the after party. All drinks are on me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, she does move. Alright, now that they're leaving, now is my time to strike. Break it, come on. So so we just went ahead and just broke the entire light show on the behalf of a lot of people, man. That's sad. Now the fire alarm's going off because obviously with the light show breaking, it's unclear if this place is even safe for people to even party at. Oh, it's probably the loud blaring fire alarm that I think about it. That's actually the reason, I would imagine. Okay, this guy apparently just doesn't care. Jesus Christ, the fire alarm's on. Jesus Christ, it took like 10 years. I noticed. Possible intruder. It took like 10 years to notice me, dude. Come on, man.
Don't let this get to you, man. Calm and smile.
No one's in here.
Calm and smile.
Take that. Take his gun. Hide his body. He shall not be seen again. For a very long time. And with that,
One guard short. So sloppy.
anyways, now that we hit his body. Anyways, now she's talking on her phone.
What is it? I don't have... He's what? You sure? About the accident part, I mean. I see. Yes, I'm fine. Look,
It's me. We're cool here.
you can let in the
find
police,
anything.
but we keep them downstairs. I'm not closing down this auction because of stupid poetic justice. Let's get one thing clear. Victor wrote the checks, but this is my operation. Always was.
We need to find this guy.
Good.
Understood?
Yeah, keep me posted.
Sorry about that. That was my dog. But anyways, yeah, sometimes whenever you kill a target...
More for me, I suppose.
Alright. It's like I was saying, usually whenever you kill your target, there's nothing really happens. But sometimes the other target will get a phone call saying that one target is dead. And they'll usually react in different ways. As you saw, Margolis didn't care. Which is kind of sad. But anyways. That's nothing, because we're about to kill her in like a few seconds. Not seconds, but probably minutes. Anyways. Let's go ahead and climb down here, back down to the second floor. I'm gonna say this right now. This is probably like the best way to get to the floors. It goes through all three of them, except for the basement that we were in earlier. It allows you to get access to pretty much all three of the floors if you have a proper disguise. And it lets you get a good disguise like pretty early on into the mission. This place is pretty good for what's it called, early game. So as you see now, my now the green guns are red.
Wow.
Hey, buddy.
So this is gonna be important.
Novikov asked me to fetch it for him.
And now we get to see the aftermath of what we caused. As you can see, everyone in the crowd has run off. All the people left are bodyguards, and pretty much every TV signal is ruined now. That's pretty much, that's cool. That's the thing I like about these games. That's the thing I like about these games. They like give these places life. Like, I'm pretty sure Hitman is one of the best in that regard. There's so much personality to each location that I feel gives it like life, and it gives it good reason to go back and play it, because I still haven't seen everything each level offers, because I still haven't seen every NPC dialogue, which is good, because I still want to play this game after this. But anyways, now that we're up here, and as you saw earlier, you want to go into that room to pick up the fireworks, so that way we can go ahead and detonate the fireworks that are out there. And as you can see, it's a beautiful show. Paris is over there looking at the fireworks. Probably trying to take pictures on his phone. No, he already finished. He already finished taking pictures. Now it's time for us to play. Now it's time for watching. It is a good show, I'll say that. It's a beautiful show, actually. Usually, this is a way to take out both of the targets, but in the event that was called it's only more goalless, we're gonna have to kind of force her into the ledge, where we would push her off usually.
Both targets are down. Great work. Now head towards an exit.
As you can see, typically whenever you do that, when you do that method, both targets can be eliminated that way. But since we eliminated Novikov with the firework, not the light show, Margolis will just stand there forever, as she doesn't have any sort of activation to go to the ledge. So we had to kind of force her to get to the ledge by placing a coin, which is something else you can do. You can place coins. To place anything in this game, you hold both of the bumpers. And for PC, I don't know that, but you hold both of the bumpers, and if it shows green, you can place it there by pressing Y. If it shows red, you obviously can't place it there. But anyways, now with both targets out of the way, we can go ahead and just leave after nearly 30 minutes, but that doesn't matter. Now we're out of here, and I want to show this wave exit. This method's pretty cool. You can just leave. You can just say screw it and just leave with the helicopter. And just like that, we have beaten the Showstopper via light show, push off railing, and helicopter exfiltration. Alright, so with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and watch the ending cutscene. And as you can see, there's still a lot of challenges I haven't beaten. I think I should show just how much content's in this game. There's so much challenges to do, like so much things. There's so many ways of eliminating people, as you can see. The little screenshots at the bottom show you many ways. But anyway, so let's just go ahead and move on. I got a black cat with this 161. That's pretty high when I think about it. That's actually really high. I didn't expect me to get that high on the leaderboard, especially for global. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on.
How was Moscow?
Kamarov is gone. I set him up as a Langley spy. It's quite the scandal at the FSB. His death will not be investigated. Your turn.
Very well. The secrets of the global elite. 5 years of work. Everything we've collected. This thing makes WikiLeaks look like a gossip rag. The pen beats the sword, huh?
I have found that whoever wields the sword decides who holds the pen. Smile, Victor. Your reputation is safe. Now run along. I'm sure you have pretty dresses to attend to. Victor, good luck with the show. I have a feeling it's going to be the one you'll be remembered for.
Alright, so as you can see, Novikov dealt with somebody that will learn who they are later in the story. Which I'll just say right now, the story isn't the best. Like, isn't good at that. It isn't good, but it's a story nonetheless. But anyways, with that said, that was our Let's Play of Hitman, the Paris and the Showstopper. Next time we'll be tackling Sapienza and the World of Tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.